Today, we're going to talk about imagery. The material that I'm providing you with today comes from a class that I taught in Dallas and Plano called Writing Children's Literature that pops, sizzles, and sells. Imagery is nothing more than the use of the five senses. So when a writer is using imagery, they're basically painting word pictures and allowing the reader to get a better grasp of the scenery or the setting or whatever is taking place in the story. Auditory imagery is a phrase that appeals to the reader's sense of hearing. The example, the tiny lost lamb bleated plaintively for its mother. Olfactory imagery is a phrase that appeals to the reader's sense of smell. The example we have here, the aroma of grilling meat, onions, and pungent exotic spices arrested their noses when they walked into the house. Gustatory imagery is a phrase that appeals to the reader's sense of taste. The example, he savored the hot, spicy goodness of the pepperoni pizza. Tactile imagery is a phrase that appeals to the reader's sense of touch. Example, the elephant's warm, rough skin felt like sandpaper. And finally, visual imagery is a phrase that appeals to the reader's sense of sight. The example, the deep emerald green of the mossy slopes contrasted beautifully against the rushing blue and white of the waterfalls. When you're writing, I hope you keep the five senses in mind and use imagery to help your reader to actually feel the experience a lot more deeply. That is part of your job as a writer. Happy writing, and I hope this helps.